taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Dancing away at the 35. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Now here comes Teddy Bridgewater, first-round pick back in 2014 as he looks to command this Panther offense.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Bridgewater now from the 50. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. To throw is Bridgewater. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Going for it with Sanders. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers' decision. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make the second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle with Barkley. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Hughes. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Panthers will get the football back. They start on the ground here at Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. First down, Bridgewater. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay, because it says something like this: I got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets that big gain, and he'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Bridgewater. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Sanders is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3rd and 20. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's Jackson. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. In motion right is Mingo. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to the 25. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they saw some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and short yardage, Bridgewater.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
And that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some room for him there as he'll take this out to about the 15. The Giants on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, that's kind of one of those we saw developing, and that interception written on it from the second that ball left his hand.
If you're going to throw a floater like that, it really only works if you're leading a tight end on a flag route or something to the corner of the end zone. If you're going to throw a ball like that to the sideline, you're just giving the defender way too much time to make a read on it, step in, and make the play.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Connection made with Shenault. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
This is caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Hughes to throw on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Hughes now throwing on first down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Walford's got it. Complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. Jalen Hurts getting the job done again as the win moves his guys to a terrific 9-2 on the year. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. And then one more to highlight, Monday Night Football. That'll be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the LA Rams.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. And the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Sanders shaking and baking. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, Samuels. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Bridgewater. That is caught. Touchdown. Jonathan Mingo. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Off play action. Hughes. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack to about the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
Hughes looking to throw on second down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First target, first catch, and a first down. Off the play fake, Hughes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Giants are able to claw one back. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And the Panthers coming out now. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Flushed out right. And Sharp calls it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. They'll run with Sanders. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. To throw, Bridgewater. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. They'll get this to Bell. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Surprised at all that they went with a fullback there?
Not at all, because it harkened back to the days where we watched these games almost in black and white, right? The stocky guy, the strong guy, the powerful guy with leg drive. Give him the football, and even if the blocking isn't perfect, he has the ability to scatter bodies and move people enough to pick up first downs. That's what we just saw right there.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 19-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. High in the air to bring it in. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Here's a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Hughes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Hughes able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Back to throw again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Brown able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, it's an old chestnut, but let's face it, offensively, they've got to have some pride here because this has been a worst-case scenario all game for them. Keep putting in the effort. Keep trying to keep your quarterback upright and get through the end of this one as quickly as possible.
Throwing right, and that's complete. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Back to throw. Hughes. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. To throw is Hughes on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Jones fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard. That's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Hughes. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. Now Hughes on 1st and 10. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Hughes. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Giants on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Hill. He'll find Hodgins there, complete. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Desperation time on 4th for Hill. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. To throw is Hill. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And they're down
down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing...
Bridgewater here to throw. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll audible to something else. Straight ahead running. Here's Samuels. And he'll go down at the 28. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. But hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll run again with Samuels on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, here's Samuels. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with a 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Carolina, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.